In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Nikki Link, what?
Oh!
Diana, go somewhere, bro. Over here looking at me like I smacked the mess out of you, bro. I smacked the
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Nikki Link, what?
Oh!
Diana, go somewhere, bro. Over here looking at me like I smacked the mess out of you, bro. I smacked the
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Nikki Link, what?
Oh!
Diana, go somewhere, bro. Over here looking at me like I smacked the mess out of you, bro. I smacked the Link, what?
Oh!
Diana, go somewhere, bro. Over here looking at me like I smacked the mess out of you, bro. I smacked the
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Nikki Link, what?
Oh!
Diana, go somewhere, bro. Over here looking at me like I smacked the mess out of you, bro. I smacked the
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Nikki Link, what?
Oh!
Diana, go somewhere, bro. Over here looking at me like I smacked the mess out of you, bro. I smacked the
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Oh, goddamn. Chad, long time no see. What's going on? It has been a long time since I've streamed. It's been what, like a few days? A few days? It's been a while. So, we really back. Hold on. I'm about to say, where's my logo? My logo better be up here. Let's see, where the hell? Hold on, chat. Give me a minute. I can't find it. Where's my logo? Logo! Please! Oh no, it's gotta be right here, right? Oh, excuse me, chat. Oh, that's why. That's it. Give me a minute. I don't know why it, like, my hard drive keeps coming up. Anyways, we got a lot of, whoa, I can't even talk. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to do. You feel me? And yes, there you go. Okay, what is that? No. My logo has to be here. That's me. That's me. All right. So yeah, we got a lot that we have to discuss, and I know that it's been a while since I've actually like sat here, got in the monitor, and did what I have to do. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been lazy. Work ain't no joke. I'm telling you. Got my ramen. Got my drink. Juice. Got some chips and dip. We about to chill out. I know that there's this comic historian video I wanted to watch. I think it was based off of the Absolute universe, like Dark Side. You know. and everything. So shout out to Fly for that. But we actually got to like cover what I've been missing on reacting to. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I needed to do videos on a lot of stuff, but we're gonna do it now. It's better late than never. I know the knowledge, you know the knowledge. We about to get into it. Okay. So first off, we definitely have to watch or kind of review the Batman Nightfall trailer. Got to. We have to. Matter of fact, hold on. Just to make sure. I don't know who's in the chat, but I need to make sure. Let me see. Am I live? All right, hold up. All right, yeah, I'm live. All right. What do you mean 6 minutes? All right, hold on. Am I still live? Okay, yes, I am. That's weird. All right, hold up. I'm gonna send it to the. And yes, whoever comes in here, we chilling. But I'm thinking we can get on stream with the boys. So let's see. I think they said something. All right. So chat. Oh, okay. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Everybody knows that I've been just like out of it when it came to yeah, don't mind the borders. I gotta fix that, but it's just gonna be like this. But chat, Nightfall, Batman Nightfall. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to read this. There's a lot that I need to like read as far as Batman and Spider-Man, because my knowledge of it is just going down the drain. So I need to just really lock in. But however, Batman Nightfall is when it was really getting struggled. Like it was really a struggle in Gotham, I believe. So this is like it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off because Marvel, what are you doing? DC is literally doing exactly what I want you to be doing. Getting key moments in comic book history and adapting them in any form at all. That's all you have to do. I don't understand why it's hard for you to even do that. I don't get it. Like, bro, let's just. I wanna actually watch it on a bigger screen so that way I can, First of all, we're not watching on IGN. That's a no. We're gonna watch it on DC, even though it's a
Gotham City needs Batman.
Okay, let me turn this down just a tad bit. Oh my gosh, man, this is about to be peak. I'm telling you. Bro, look at the animation. First of all, I think this is Tim Drake. I want to say this is Tim Drake. This is your moment, Tim. I don't know what goes on in the Nightfall comic book. I'm definitely gonna read it before I do watch this. If you're gonna go crazy, now's the time to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sorry, but I have been shit talking Tim because I'm gonna be honest. Out of all the Robins, you're not really putting in the work like the rest of them are. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm really not sorry. But like, hey, you know. So yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, Tim, but this is your time to shine. Now I don't know if this is Tim, but I feel like it is Tim. But we'll see. But so far, animation is crisp. Oh my gosh, crisp, absolute crisp. Speaking of absolute, oh my gosh, wait until after. Okay, yeah, all right, but yeah, animation's amazing.
Maybe we should ask John Polfro. His training is coming along.
We're all that stands between those inmates and the fall of Gotham.
They say you are the
Oh my
greatest,
gosh,
and yet you did not see this coming.
wow,
I intend to break you.
Then give it your best shot.
bro.
Chaos reign in Gotham.
I
Help Batman.
Suit up.
Well, that's a gritty new look for the
God,
something else is going on out there.
look at this,
Come get some.
my boy.
The guilty must pay.
Oh my gosh. This is about to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. First of all, no. I don't want to watch this right now. All right. First of all, we got to go like just the colors, bro. It looks like a comic book. That's what I'm talking about. None of this bland shit. None of this bland, dry, need some lotion ass movies and TV shows. Let's get back to the comic books that you're literally adapting. Jeez.
Arkham exploded 2 days ago. Maybe we should ask John Polfro. His training is coming along.
Wow. Wow. It's just the fact that they're not holding back with the blood and all of that stuff. Like that's what we've been missing from a lot of Batman products because I get that there was an era where Batman was like mainly for the kids and everything, but we know Batman is mature. Like that's mature. But bro, oh my gosh, this is about to be peak.
Training is coming along.
We're all that stands between those inmates and the fall of Gotham.
They say you are the greatest detective, and yet you did not see this coming.
Wow.
I intend to break you.
Then give it your best shot.
Let chaos reign in Gotham.
Captain.
Wow.
Suit up.
Gritty new look for the Dark Knight. Something else.
They are not holding back. This has to be rated M. This has to be rated M. This has to be rated M. I'm gonna be a little bit upset if it's not because, bro, I'm seeing a lot of blood. You know, go crazy. This is animation. Come on.
The guilty must pay.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I don't know why you keep trying to play. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So that's peak. Let me see. What else did I want to watch? Oh! Absolute Batman is getting a show. Bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro. This. Bro. Let me see. We gotta watch a video.
The day after the release of Supergirl, DC.
Let's go. We are literally about to be getting an absolute Batman show. Marvel. Stop playing around. You're going to be left behind. And the only person that's going to be saving that company is Spider-Man. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off.
DC Studios has announced 3 brand new films coming at us, and we got the first detail.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my gosh.
On all 3. So let's talk about the one everybody wants to talk about, which is Absolute Batman.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like DC Studios is wasting no time focusing on animated features because they just announced multiple films. First and foremost, let's talk about Crypto. This announcement obviously makes sense because Crypto, he just appeared in Superman and Supergirl. They're trying to get their whole animal side of things off the ground and have been trying because if you guys remember, they made another animated film, DC Pets, a couple years ago. They're popular enough that they sell merchandise, so this makes sense.
I don't know how.
Next up, we have Joker Laugh Riot. Okay, I guess. No idea what this is about, but
Right.
a report just came out stating that this is sort of going to be a standalone Joker story about him executing what is his master plan, whatever that is. But the big one everybody wants to talk about, and certainly I think this is the one we're all excited for the most, Absolute Batman. Based on the comic that took the world by storm and is one of the biggest comics in the history of comics.
Automatic green light.
Like 4
Automatic green light.
Yeah, this is a pretty big deal. Now, obviously, it's going to be based on the actual comic, and of course, they're going to take some creative liberties, I would assume. But it's being stated that it's going to be faithful, and what they're doing is exactly what the comics have done. No Wayne Manor, no money, and just a ruthless Batman. Now, obviously, people are trying to connect the dots with the animated DC universe and all that. Don't try that. I know
It's
there's
not.
like a technical animated universe, but it's not really a thing that anybody follows or cares about. It's kind of a, hey, we'll do it here if it works, and if it doesn't, whatever, you know. They contradict one another and play around with somebody's ideas and everything like that, and that's fine. You know, that is fine. It's not set in stone that things have to play out like this and whatever, and I'm assuming they're just gonna change up a couple things in this Absolute Batman, just like they have with all of the animated films. What we're ultimately gonna get is more or less, I would say, a film that's going to be Absolute Batman in pretty much the exact way you know it, except they're gonna, again, adjust it a little bit and potentially leave it open for sequels, you know? And I think that that's gonna be, honestly, refreshing. Just tell us a slight different story than the comic, just so we can have parallel versions. Thank you for checking out that video.
I wouldn't mind that,
Thank you for your
but
support. Feel free to like.
I'm not gonna lie. There is certain there's certain moments in the comics that I really need them to adapt. Like when he was going up against Bane for the first time. Oh my gosh. I haven't read the issues that had introduced Joker. No, not introduced, but yeah, pretty much introduced. But yeah. I'm excited for this. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let me see. There's also Batman Caped Crusader that we definitely need to check out as well. Batman Caped Crusader. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was one series, Batman series. No, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. The only trash Batman series is Beware the Batman. It is. I'm gonna be honest with you. That is horrible. I see what they were trying to do, but it was just the execution. Great idea, horrible execution. Yeah. So this one, it was I know they changed a lot of stuff, but I have hope for it. And maybe I was a little too harsh when it first came out, but hopefully, oh, excuse me. Hopefully it's, still good. Let me see. Let's watch. I say where? I guess we gotta watch it on IGN.
We're
Ooh.
losing this fight.
Not a fight anymore, boss. It's a war.
It's our job to protect this city, no one else's.
Yeah, you and your bat buddy.
When we get rid of the Batman, Gotham will be ours.
Some in Gotham call the
Wow.
so-called Batman a hero. But I ask you, has the Batman made your children safer?
Now it's a party!
Daylight robberies, random shootings, more in the last 3 weeks than in all of last year.
Nobody's crossing
Man.
this Riddler guy.
I'm running things.
The whole city's on the verge of panic.
This kind of chaos can spin out of control.
Then it's down to you. Again.
Pennyworth, it's me. I need the car.
Sane people don't dress like bats and do detective work for free.
I want him dead! You get me? Dead! Dead! Dead!
I've come to awaken you.
To show you. Show me what?
What you are. Shall we begin?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I am excited. All right. So, let's see. While I get this up, I'm going to kind of address what's going on as far as like the changes for this streaming wise, right? So, I'm still gonna be doing this, right? But I also want to kind of, have some times where I, don't show my face, play the game, or, switch over and do there's something called PNG tubing. Think about doing that, where it's like a animated like an animated little still, I seen Shaq use it. Not celebrity Shaq. I'm talking about, Shaq IT. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, but just I'm trying to just really just kind of get back into the flow of streaming. Like I think now that I'm finally off work and I can actually relax, I feel like it can go good. So, let's actually watch this real quick.
You there, is my voice reaching your ears?
Yes, Shinron!
You have been summoned.
I have!
Here from a land far, far away.
Let's go! Bro. Oh my gosh!
Who are you, and what are you doing here? Do you know what brought you here, and where you came
Wow.
from? I mean, do you even know where you are? And it's not like you or I have any lead, so why not join the GS squad?
Hey, you! Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief! Move one more inch,
Oh!
I'll knock you right into next week, do you hear me?
So, what do you say? Will you fight with us for the sake of world peace? You still don't know much about this world, right? Well,
This
I
is
want to test you on this
amazing.
special mission. Bulma and I talked it over, and we have decided that you will enroll in a school. There, you will learn.
Yo!
It's nice to meet you both. I'm Lilika. Hey, everyone. It's rare to see new faces in this class. Well, nice to meet you.
Hey, punk, what do you think you're staring at?
Yo, there's no way.
Time to roll out! We're the GS Squad, champions of justice. Let's suit up!
Yo, that's so clean. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a day. This is day one. This is day one.
Those like us never lose. Right, trusty sidekick?
That's insane. You're not gonna call me that.
Some weird connection between us.
Good. Now release.
I believe you can handle it. Transforming into another being. Impossible.
We can win if we work together.
Let's go.
You can do it. You can win this. I know it.
You've grown strong. You might even have more potential than Gohan.
Whoa! Do you feel that power?
Take your time. Just focus on giving it everything you've got.
Challenging us was your
Right.
first mistake. It'll also be your last.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm here for this.
A superhero never turns their back on a person in need. Right, sidekick? Today begins the first chapter of our heroic saga.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? This trailer alone just expanded. It just expanded the entirety of Dragon Ball in a whole different light. I love Dragon Ball, bro. Like, that's the only anime I can never get mad at if it does anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the anime that made anime. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care. Y'all favorite anime characters because of Dragon Ball. I don't care. Like, oh man, I can't wait for that. Wow, that is so peak. Let's see. I know I have some like watch laters. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Dang. I thought I had a what's it called? Playlist? Yes. Might be on that. Definitely still need to watch this. Oh my gosh, I remember this! Yo! I remember what, bro, if you don't know about Little Batman, about Little Batman, bro, you wasn't there, bro. You wasn't there. Oh my gosh, bro, I cannot believe that, yo. There it is. All right. Let's get to it.
A new age has begun in the DC universe.
First of all, rest in peace, comic historian. I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt hearing about your passing because I did watch it's the fact that I came in too late. Like, I watched him before he did pass, and he was amazing. He was amazing. So rest in peace, bro. But that's for you.
Welcome to world was in chaos, and heroes were depowered and captured. But thankfully, Amanda Waller was stopped, and now it's time for a new era of DC Comics to begin. This is the DC All-In Special to set up the new DC Universe. I hope you enjoy. 52 days have passed since the fall of Amanda Waller's Bureau of Sovereignty. Earth's greatest heroes have decided that they were wrong to disband the Justice League and have begun construction on a new watchtower. But the mistakes of the past would not be repeated. And so, the greatest minds have come together. A new card was created, built with the greatest tech on Earth, alien technology, and sealed with powerful magics. The cards were sent out to the greatest heroes of the world. Some were shocked to be offered a spot. Others thought it was time they were given their dues. And others rejected the idea. But Superman felt that some people needed to be approached directly. In Metropolis, Booster Gold floats down from a burning building, 2 children in his arms.
Excellent work, sir. Grade A superheroing. Would you like me to upload this to our socials?
Skeets asks. But Booster shakes his head. Don't bother, Skeets, he says. He lands near the kid's parents and takes a selfie with the whole family. Everyone, say Guy Gardner sucks, Booster says, making the kids laugh. With that, he takes off into the sky, flying away. Great work, Michael, Superman calls out. Booster is shocked to see Big Blue floating nearby. I'm impressed, Superman says with a smile. Booster floats over to him. Oh hey, I know I'm on your turf. Next time I'll leave the life and cat saving to you. Wait, am I in trouble? I swear, whatever Ted told you is a lie. Mostly, Booster says sheepishly. But Superman laughs and pats him on the shoulder. He reaches out and shakes his hand. Nothing like that. In the past, the Justice League hasn't always welcomed you with open arms. You've had a few ups and downs over the years, but I kept my eye on you. Your growth as a hero is unquestionable, Superman says, and he holds out the Justice League membership card. You earned this, Superman says. Booster looks down in shock. This is it. Finally, Booster whispers. Superman is surprised by the idea, pointing out that Booster has been in the Justice League in the past. Michael shakes his head. He explains that in the future he comes from, before he borrowed the tech that made him a hero, he always saw displays with touchstone items. Batarangs, crystals from the Fortress of Solitude, the Legion flight ring, and this membership card, Booster says, holding up the item. Booster looks at Superman. I feel lucky to be here. Now, Booster says. Superman smiles at his enthusiasm and flies away, calling for Booster to not be late for the first meeting. The next day, the teleporters begin to activate, allowing many heroes to arrive on the newly created Justice League Watchtower. Green Lanterns arrive from space, and other heroes arrive via flight and vehicles. As they move through the halls, the heroes run into the Question, who is in charge of tower security. Together, they all head into the main hall, where Mr. Terrific welcomes them all to the first meeting of the Justice League Unlimited. He shows them the network of the tower, which will allow them to monitor and respond to alerts throughout the world. Booster arrives during Mr. Terrific's speech, cursing himself for being late.
I told you we shouldn't have stopped for hot dogs, he whispers.
Booster hovers over the ground as Terrific shows them a blank membership card, which symbolizes the next hero that will join the League. To the future, my friends, Mr. Terrific tells the group with a smile. But suddenly, the entire watchtower begins to shift, and alarms begin to sound. Batman steps forward. We have a breach! Security protocols, activate! Batman shouts to the computer. Skeets suddenly hovers up next to Booster.
Sir, my records show that this is not what happened,
Skeets reports. Michael nods quickly. No duh, Skeets, he shouts. Suddenly, all the magic users begin to babble in reverse and upside down. But
Wow.
one word stands out to Diana, and she looks around in concern. The Spectre? She whispers. All the magic users bellow in pain as Omega beams suddenly spark from their eyes, shooting around the room and ripping through the newly constructed watchtower. With a massive echoing explosion, a boom tube suddenly opens. Okay, that's not good, Blue Beetle whispers as he steps up next to Batman and Yara Flor. Everyone get ready, Batman hisses. From the boom tube, a massive being emerges. Finally, Darkseid rumbles as he steps into the tower.
Oh my gosh, he's on demon time!
And wrapped in a perverted version of the Spectre's cloak. Darkseid is bonded
Did he
with
kill the Spectre?
Superman says as the heroes charge forward. If that's the case, Darkseid has gone from ruler of Apocalypse to death itself, Hal says as he fires a blast of energy. But Darkseid slams his axe into the ground, causing the ground to shake and throw the heroes aside. It is done. Stop resisting and tell me the truth. What was that surge I felt? Darkseid bellows. The other heroes in the chamber rush forward as fires and explosions erupt around them due to Darkseid's attack.
We have a problem, sir. I'm detecting a break in reality.
Skeets reports as Michael flies across the room to Mr. Terrific. Terrific, how can I help? Michael asks, as Terrific quickly runs his calculations with his T-spheres. Darkseid is here, but he also isn't. He's out of sync and reality is shifting around him. I've never seen anything like it, Mr. Terrific says. Booster turns and sees more heroes charging. Booster, don't just stand there. Fight!
I'm gonna say
Shouts. As
Batman, what did...
charge
Okay,
at the
yeah, I'm way
powerful
behind.
Darkseid, the other magic users have regained their senses, and Zatanna pulls them into a circle, and they begin to cast a spell. The Spectre is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, so Darkseid must have gone to great lengths to merge with him. But I can sense that Spectre resists his control, which means their bond is not complete. Our best chance of putting a stop to this is to separate them, Zatanna calls, shouting that the spellcasters need time. Diana charges forward with Batman, wrapping her lasso around Darkseid's massive...
Oh my gosh, I just realized that armor that Batman has, he wore that in the DC Online trailer. Whoa, there's a lot that needs to like...
And you will have it, sister, she bellows. It becomes apparent that Darkseid is trying to create some sort of portal from the Watchtower tech. He turns his gaze upon Wonder Woman. Diana of the Amazons, men may fear your lasso of truth, but not Darkseid. The truth is all I was after this day, and now I have found it, and it is glorious. Darkseid rumbles. The spell is finished, and Zatanna casts it upon Superman. This will protect you from the Spectre, but not Darkseid, she warns. Superman nods. It's a risk, but we are out of time, Zatanna, he tells her. He flies towards Darkseid at super speed, rising up before him. Darkseid struggles against the hold of Diana's lasso, and she pulls it tight, trying to stop him from breaking free. We can't hold him! It's now or never, Cal! She shouts, gritting her teeth at the strain. Your bond with the Spectre is no more, Darkseid. Free him, Superman commands. Darkseid lets out a bellow of pain as energy begins to spark around him. And suddenly, his body begins to disintegrate. Thank you. Darkseid ends. The ruler whispers before disappearing, leaving a rip in reality behind him that pulses with energy. The hall is suddenly quiet. Did he thank us? Hal asks the group as he floats in the air. Other heroes step forward to study the tear. I've seen one of these before. A rip in time and space, Wally tells the others. Superman nods. Everyone, prepare yourself. We have our first mission. Superman orders the newly formed League. Later, the heroes gather around the Tear. Briefly, Orion warns them that if Darkseid is truly dead, then the universe will create something else to take his place, to maintain the balance. With these words, he departs for New Genesis to consult with the Highfather. The heroes turn back to Mr. Terrific, who explains that the blank membership card was at the center of the attack, and now acts as a doorway into the Tear. It now glows a sick red, and the Omega symbol upon it. A doorway to what? Superman asks Mr. Terrific as he peers into the Tear. Mr. Terrific explains that a hidden world that they discovered while mapping the multiverse has seemingly been activated. The Elseworld, Superman whispers. Mr. Terrific nods and explains that they first discovered the Alpha World after Perpetua and the Darkest Knight's defeat. But readings indicated that it was still forming, and now it's changed. It is now a finished world that radiates the same kind of energy as Darkseid, Mr. Terrific explains. He tells them that the vibrational frequency of this world is chaotic, and he doesn't know what will happen if the vibrations calm. The bottom line is that this world is dangerous. Because of the unnatural flow of time there, the only people who could set foot safely are those who have an abundance of tachyon particles, Mr. Terrific finishes. Which means only time travelers can go there, Booster Gold says as he enters the room.
Dramatic entrance, sir. One of your best.
Skeets whispers as he floats near Michael's shoulder. Booster steps forward, explaining that this is something that he needs to do. This is why I'm here. It's gotta be me, Booster tells Superman. Mr. Terrific steps forward to help set everything up, explaining to Michael that he is attaching a tether to Skeets. In exactly 10 minutes, he will activate a portal that will bring you back here. Do not lose Skeets, Mr. Terrific tells the hero.
I think you mean Skeets. Do not lose Booster Gold,
the little robot jokes. Booster steps up to the portal, but pauses and turns back to the other hero.
Fuck you, Grave.
Don't tell Ted.
You were ass in Battlefield, and
Booster
you know
says
it.
Before turning and leaping into the portal. The portal shifts around them in a swirl of spinning colors as Booster and Skeets plummets through time and space. Finally, they drop out of the portal and land on the ground. Booster continues to vibrate as he comes into sync with this world. Ugh, we've had worse landings, he groans. He stands up and looks at the smoking landscape around him. Okay, Skeets, we only got 10 minutes. Let's get started on our readings, he begins to say, but Michael realizes that he is alone. He turns and looks around, realizing that he is standing in Metropolis, but the sky is blood red, and lightning crackles from above. He turns to see the Daily Planet with an Omega symbol glowing on the side, and parademons flying through the sky. Oh no. No, Booster whispers. An Omega beam suddenly shoots out of the sky, and Booster leaps away from the building as it rips apart the concrete around him. He looks up to see an army of powered beings flying towards him, led by Darkseid. Oh no, Booster whispers as he recognizes the heroes, all armed with Omega Legion rings. Finally, I have my army, my Legion, Darkseid rumbles.
Whoa! Whoa!
52
Hold
days.
on.
Darkseid has felt a surge.
Wait a minute. We're just not gonna. Whoa! Look at his squad. Oh my gosh! And yo, they look devious. They look devious. 100%. Time for us to lock in. What the fuck? Darkseid is not playing.
Darkseid rumbles. 52 days.
Scared.
Darkseid has felt a surge, a change in his existence that he doesn't understand. Now, Darkseid stands before his machine, created using Element X from the Forge of Worlds. It contains technology from the past, present, and future. The machine continues to move as Darkseid floats over it. He was warned that it would only work for one person, the one who bonded with it in blood. Darkseid readies himself and raises an axe over his head. He brings it down swiftly, slicing through his arm, cutting off his
Oh my gosh!
from the wound, and Darkseid pours it onto the machine. But it isn't enough. The machine chimes that more blood is needed. The smile falls from Darkseid's face, but a voice calls to him, and he turns to see his followers, led by his son.
Stop. You lying.
Kalibak pleads with his
Oh
father,
no.
wishing to know the Dark God's reasoning for disappearing. But then we realized, you are giving us a chance to lead, Kalibak states. Darkseid leans forward, his eyes glowing red. Ah, is that what I was doing, child? Darkseid rumbles. Kalibak nods his head. And we rise to the challenge. Look what we have made you, Kalibak says, motioning to the great army behind him. Steppenwolf and the others step forward, agreeing with Kalibak that they should take this army and destroy the Earth. But Darkseid refuses. Kalibak grows angry with his father. Have you forgotten who you are? Kalibak demands. Darkseid pauses for a moment. Perhaps I have, Darkseid muses, admitting that where his path now leads, he must go alone. But Kalibak shakes his head. No! We are your blood! We will not leave you! Whatever you are seeking, we will help, Kalibak says, standing beside his father. Darkseid stares at his great machine for a moment. All right, you can help, he rumbles. He whirls quickly, stabbing his axe through Kalibak's chest. His son stares in shock for a moment before Darkseid raises. You're right, child.
What the
you
fuck?
Are my blood, and I am.
You said you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Is that good? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Alright, this should be good. Alright.
Darkseid tells his son before lifting him into the air and throwing him to the great machine. The machine kicks to life. Fire and light.
Alright, hold on. Cause I'm trying to make sure I can hear me.
Exploding outward. Bonding complete, it chimes. Now, with the machine completed, Darkseid had only one more task: to find the being known as the Spectre. So he began his search, heading into the bowels of hell,
Should be good
demanding to know where the Spectre is.
Turn this down
Demons
just a little
had
bit.
no answer for him. Next, he searches heaven, fighting against the angels. Zariel rose against Darkseid, offering him a chance at peace with his lost wife if he would only give up his quest for the spirit of vengeance. But Darkseid refused. Next was the dark side of the moon, where the Lord of Apocalypse met with the being known as Eclipso. For a brief moment, it seemed as if Darkseid would be felled, But Darkseid is not merely a being of exceptional strength and power, but a cunning warlord as well. Using his boom tube, Darkseid was able to destroy Eclipso. And there, on the dark side of the moon, he found his prize. He
What
pulled
the
a massive
hell?
chain and released the gate on a prison cell. Within, he found Jim Corrigan, the human avatar of the Spectre. Darkseid smiled at the human.
Finally, I will know the truth, because you will tell me,
Darkseid rumbled. But a light appears, and from a rip in the fabric of reality, the Quintessence arrives to defeat Darkseid, explaining that the Spectre would never bond with a being such as Darkseid. But Darkseid merely smiles.
That is true, but I've taken steps to change the rules of the universe. I've built a machine, a miracle machine, and now all I have to do is make a wish, he says.
The Quintessence look at him with fear as they realize the truth.
And I wish to bond with the Spectre.
Wow.
Darkseid whispers.
Wow, you really on some Zamasu stuff, bro.
As the Spectre
You're
is
tweaking.
torn from his body,
You're
the
tweaking.
spirit tries to struggle against the pull, but he cannot.
Finally, it is done. Stop resisting and tell me the truth.
My bad,
What
chat.
was the surge I felt?
Darkseid demands. The bonding starts, but the Spectre is still fighting. He opens a portal and brings Darkseid to the Justice League Watchtower. Darkseid knows that the Spectre hopes that the heroes will be able to stop him.
Oh.
The heroes are unaware of the Spectre's presence, and as Darkseid
This
fights
is
against them, he still demands.
Hold on, let me check. This is what's it called? The DC All In Special Number 1. Bro, this is fire. This is fire. And the fact that this is the reason that the Absolute Universe is created is insane.
Answers from the spirit of vengeance. Look around you, Darkseid. This is who you are. This is your part. Relish it. You are a key player in the universe, Spectre tells him. But Darkseid continues to rage, his battle with the heroes barely registering.
No! There is more! Tell me!
He demands. Darkseid is aware that he is fighting the heroes, but it is his battle with the Spectre that he is truly focused on.
Wow.
For a brief moment, Darkseid sees his past, his every battle with the heroes of the universe, and he knows that the Spectre is right, that Darkseid is a constant of balance, that he will always be. But Darkseid is finished with always. The Spectre flies forward, for a brief moment possessing Superman, who has flown forward to meet Darkseid. A blast of energy pierces the god of apocalypse. Darkseid, you see what you are! Darkseid is! The Spectre shouts. But Darkseid feels the energy hit him, and he gives up, releasing himself.
No, Spectre. Darkseid was. Thank you. Darkseid ends.
Darkseid whispers. And in that moment, Darkseid feels himself finally end. He opens himself to death, and as he ends, he begins once more. But this time, he is no longer tethered to one world, to one purpose. He holds out his hand and creates once more. A world that is driven by challenge and turmoil. A world where heroes are born to face greater odds. Where an Amazon rides a beast of apocalypse. Where a Batman faces greater threats to Gotham without the aid he might have had. where an alien falls to Earth as a fully grown man. Darkseid stares down at his newly created world and smiles. And so begins the new
Wow.
DC.
Wow.
By Darkseid. If you enjoy
That was peak. Okay. Maybe I have to apologize. Because I thought, because I didn't read this first before watching the Absolute Batman. Because I'm gonna be honest, it's Batman. Spider-Man as well. I know that there's certain Spider-Man stories that I don't even know about because I haven't read this comic or that comic, but I just know that Spider-Man and Batman are my guys when it comes to comic books, bro. I'm telling you. So, this is peak. So we're about to go to the next one and see what's up. So this is I've watched Absolute Batman, but we're gonna watch it together for those who haven't seen
Comic
it.
Story and Complete Story series, where we take trade paperbacks and single issues and we break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. Then we read them dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images to prevent
Wow, I
copyright
cannot believe it's been 3
problems.
years.
All art is owned by its respective companies. Absolute DC has begun, starting with Absolute Batman, written by Scott Snyder. A version of Bruce Wayne without the Wayne fortune and all that came with it. Today, we get a glimpse at his origin and see how he handles the gangs rampaging through this new Gotham. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Sometime in the past, a young Bruce Wayne leans over the sign for the Bat House. His eyes widened in fascination with the mural. But he turns when his father calls out to him. Thomas Wayne gathers his class at the Gotham Zoo, informing his son that there will be time to visit the Bat House later. But now, a motorcycle roars through the dark and grimy streets of Gotham. It's different from the last time the rider was here. The outward appearance is a shinier city, raising up into the night sky, taller and brighter than before. But the rider knows the truth. He passes the homeless tents to alleys. He sees the criminals waiting in the shadows for someone to witlessly walk by. He turns the motorcycle down an alley and finally stops at his safe house. Alfred Pennyworth pulls off his helmet as he looks around the dark streets. But he doesn't see anything. He chains the motorcycle to the building before heading inside. The safe house is small.
Jeez, I forgot. He's strapped, bruh.
His arsenal
You ain't worry about nothing.
on the wall. While his tea brews, Alfred tries to reach out to Julia, his daughter. He doesn't even know if she still lives in Gotham, as they haven't spoken in years. And there is no answer. He leaves a message with a sign. He finally sits down with his tea and boots up his secure computer. Pennyworth signing in. Connection secure, he reports. There's a brief moment before his handler finally starts speaking. Tea as good as you remember? His handler asks. Alfred shrugs. Delightful. What's the assignment? Images flash across the screen as the handler explains that in the past 3 months, a gang known as the Party Animals have been sowing chaos across the city, raising the murder rate in Gotham by 700% on their own. Alfred sighs as he hears the reasoning. I read the docket, but can I ask why you pulled me out of Singapore? I was this close to the target I've been chasing for months, he says. You're needed there. Your assignment is strictly surveillance. Gather information on the party animals. But do not engage, his handler orders. There is a momentary pause before they continue. One note, there might be another player in town. We've only caught glimpses, but he seems to be circling the gang as well. If he gets close, you have authorization to engage him, the handler orders before signing off.
I'm about to say, Pennyworth, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do that? All right, give me a minute, chat. I'm gonna get some drink, and then we're gonna get right back into it. Okay. I know I said something to drink, but I also meant to say get some cake. So, I'm sorry. I lied to y'all. But I'm not really sorry. Alright. Let's get to it.
Finishes his tea before picking up his pistol and jacket and heading back out into the night. Stepping outside, he stares in surprise for a moment as he sees that the chain on his lock was cut. His motorcycle is gone. This town, Alfred hisses through gritted teeth. The next day, Croc's gym. Massive fists smacking against a heavy punching bag. Bruce Wayne moves quickly for a man his size, his fist and feet slamming into the bag, drawing looks of shock from those around him. Memories of that day at the zoo flash through his mind. His final moments with his father. The class was looking at the lions, and Thomas discussed with his son that the family would be going out to a movie that night. As the memories of gunshots flash before his eyes, Bruce hits the bag hard enough to break through the canvas, sending sand everywhere. Really? Waylon asks as he walks over,
Damn.
cradling a crocodile. Bruce sighs and stares at the mess. Sorry, Waylon, he whispers. The gym owner shakes his head and smiles a little. So, let's make it 90 for the bag and 30 for the sand, he says. The sand comes in the bag, Bruce points out as he takes off his equipment and grabs his gym bag. For the cleanup of the sand, my friend. My time is costly these days, Waylon says as he pets his croc. Bruce can't believe his friend is going through with his exotic pet scheme and points out that having Ozzy help him out with the logistics isn't a great idea. He's gonna get you busted any day now, Bruce says as he pulls on his jacket. Bruce heads towards the door, with Waylon asking if he's coming to poker this week. Everyone's in this week. Eddie, Harvey, Oz. I even think Selena might, Waylon says. But Bruce shakes his head. At least tell me you're going to the town hall meeting tonight, Waylon presses. But Bruce once again shuts him down and heads towards the door. The whole city's coming apart. These party animals are destroying everything, Waylon shouts for him. I gotta go, Bruce calls over his shoulder, promising to pay for the bag. Waylon watches his friend leave. This is our home, man. Someone's gotta do something, Waylon sighs. He turns and looks at a picture of the old neighborhood friends. That night, aboard the yacht of Roman Sionis, Don Maroney and Don Falcone sit across from the masked crime lord at an overstuffed dining table. Nearby, a masked child and woman sit in the pool, while a masked DJ plays music nearby. Maroney leans across the table, pointing at Roman with his cigar. Well, rumor is, these party animal pieces of are your guys, Maroney snaps, reminding Roman that there are rules in Gotham. Falcone nods, explaining that Roman needs to take his gang and leave Gotham by dawn, or they're all dead. The woman gets out of the pool, putting on a robe and joining them at the table. Baby, show them the masks, she says as she sits down. The child joined them with a towel wrapped around his shoulders. Roman turns his masked face to her, perhaps smiling. Good idea, sweetheart, he says. Behind them, in the shadows of the ship, lights begin to click on, revealing masks in cases. Roman explains that these are death masks, molded from people's corpses. As more lights flick on, his eyes widen as he sees the face of his brother. The lights continue to click on as Roman shows both Maroney and Falcone the faces of all their lieutenants and family members in the mob. Roman sits and pours himself a glass of champagne. I have 2 places left, just for you, Roman says. The child is suddenly behind them, stabbing Maroney in the eyes before leaping up and pulling a garrote tight against Falcone's throat. Roman sighs and sips from his glass, ordering the DJ to turn the music up. The next day, the party animals continue their reign of chaos throughout the city. But as night falls, someone prepares to fight back. Bruce Wayne stands upon a rooftop, pulling on his cowl and leaping off into the night air. At the town hall meeting, Mayor Gordon stands before the people of Gotham,
Mayor Gordon.
telling them that he is
Crazy.
doing everything possible to end the party animal problem. But the people don't believe him, shouting that he is being soft on crime, despite his history as police commissioner. Outside, Alfred is in a nearby building. He watches as a large group of party animals approach the town hall, weapons at the ready. He taps a button on his comms. Pennyworth reporting, sir. Party animals are at the site. Heavily armed. Mass casualties possible, sir. Permission to engage, he says. There's a brief pause. Permission denied, Pennyworth. Whatever happens there, observe only, the handler orders. Inside, people are still shouting, and a woman finally stands, looking not to Gordon, but to the faces of the crowd. People, look at us. This is what they want. All of us are fighting, scared, blaming each other, she says. She points to Gordon, explaining that she works...
Martha. I'm sorry. Give me 1 minute, chat. Gotta do something. Oh, wait. It has been a long day. I'm telling you, chat. Put that so that way. Brother, what you mean? Yeah, I'm about to say what? I am live. Okay. All right. Let's get back on regular scheduled program. I just wanted to see what was going on.
Works with the mayor's office, and she trusts him to solve this problem. But it's not just up to him or Commissioner Bullock. It's up to all of us to stop these killers, to come together, she says. Suddenly, the doors creak open, and a grenade bounces into the room. The flashbang detonates, and everyone screams in fear as they hit the ground. The doors burst open, and masked criminals charge in, automatic weapons raised. But Gordon stands tall on the stage. Up here! Look at me! Whatever you want, deal with me, he shouts. The lead party animal nods and aims his rifle. Bye, Jimmy, he calls, and fires off a burst. The rounds chew through the podium, and Gordon hits the ground, grunting with pain. The leader orders his men to fire, but something grabs them and pulls them outside, and the doors slam shut behind them. Officer Barbara Gordon charges forward and pulls the door open. Her pistol is ready, but she stops short as a masked man stares at her. Whatever you hear, you do not open this door, Batman growls. Nearby, Alfred watches with interest, ignoring his orders to engage with a vigilante. He watches as Batman drops smoke pellets, obscuring himself from the small army of the gang. Gunfire rattles in front of the city hall, but the Batman moves quickly through the smoke, lashing out with punches and kicks to knock the gang members aside. His cape seems to harden as he twirls, using it as a weapon. The first group is down, but the second charges forward. Alfred watches as Batman reaches up and pulls the ears off of his cowl, revealing blades. He whirls through the crowd, slashing and cutting. Alfred is impressed. Batman's knife work is exact. He cuts where he knows to do damage, but not kill his opponents. An idealist. Bloody hell. Alfred sighs as he watches through his scope. Only a few of the party animals remain.
Oh my gosh, bro, I am terrified.
Brandishing a meat cleaver. But Batman reaches into his belt. Pulling out a set of pliers,
He reaches up and pulls the bat signal off of his chest and connects them, creating a battle axe. The large party animal charges forward with a bellow of rage, but Batman whirls and cuts the hand from the gang member's body. The criminal looks down in shock, clutching at the stump where his hand used to be. I hear they can reattach them sometimes. There's a hospital 3 blocks south of here. Or is it east? I forget. I'd run if I were you. Batman growls as he looks at the remaining criminals. They all suddenly turn and run, rushing down the steps
I really hope
City Hall
they animate that scene.
on the rooftop.
I really do.
Alfred nods. Well done. But if he were a true tactician, he'd have set a trap for those fleeing. Alfred thinks to himself, but he watches as Batman pulls out a detonator and blows up the street as the party animals reach it. Smoke fills the scene. Alfred pulls out his shotgun and descends upon the carnage. Moving silently through the smoke, he comes up behind Batman and aims his weapon. The high-tech shotgun begins to whirl to life. That is the sound of a DC-34 automatic shotgun, son. There are only 3 of them in the world. It could blow your brains all over this sidewalk before you even blink. Alfred hisses. But Batman moves fast, whirling and kicking the old man in the stomach. He snatches the shotgun away. Sounds dangerous, Batman growls before leaping up and away. Alfred leaps to his feet, but is shocked to find the vigilante has disappeared. But the fight isn't over. Alfred spends the next several days tracking the vigilante, putting all of his skills to use in discovering that it is Bruce Wayne. He follows the young man as he moves around the city and learns all he can about him. Bruce Wayne grew up in Crime Alley. His mother is a social worker, his father a teacher. Bruce was smart, excelled in school, but his life truly began when his class took a trip to the Gotham Zoo. There was a shooter. Thomas Wayne had hidden the children in the Bat House, shutting the door behind them before turning to confront the shooter. Bruce had called out to his father before they were locked in the dark. For a time, Bruce had lashed out at the world, but then he turned his life around, went to college, varying his studies, mechanics, chemistry, criminal psychology, military theory, socio-cultural history, preparing himself. Finally, he returned home and went to work for the city. Now, Alfred watches as Bruce walks through his old neighborhood, finally arriving at his destination. Alfred watches as Bruce stares up at a woman sitting on her front step. The woman smiles at Bruce. Seriously? Making your poor mother wait an hour out here on the cold, hard streets of Gotham? Martha Wayne asks. Bruce helps her up and puts an arm around his mother's shoulder. Sorry, Mom. I just swung by the zoo. I heard what happened at the town hall last night. Are you okay? He asks as he leads her inside. Alfred watches from across the street. He sighs. He doesn't want to take the kid in front of his mother. Later, Bruce sits in
He gonna whoop your ass. He gonna kick, bro. Alfred, I'm gonna let you know this now. You're lucky he didn't whoop your ass right there. Because if you do anything to hurt that woman, he's going to murk you. He's going to murk you. And I'm going to be honest. Alfred, I love you in the other world. But in this world, if you lay one finger on Martha, your ass is dropped. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
A place that is rented but never occupied. He taps a button on his computer setup. There's more to these ape skull masks than first appears. They aren't just for protection or intimidation. When I cracked one open, the circuitry inside, Bruce says into a recorder, there's a sound behind him and he taps the button to cut the feed. Alfred is moving through the shadows, his pistol at the ready. He knows Bruce is aware of his entrance. Pretty smart, mate.
hiding out in the tops of these buildings. All the top floors are owned by companies and oligarchs who never use them, just hollow investments. You know this, because you worked for them, Alfred calls. He steps around the corner, pistol up and at the ready. But I'm closing you down right now, Alfred snaps. But Batman is standing behind him, stolen shotgun at the ready. He racks around and raises the weapon. Alfred cocks an eyebrow at him. Ah, thought you were better than that, son. You get cornered, and all those ideals go out the window? Alfred asks. He lowers his weapon and holds out his hand. Give me the gun, kid. You're no killer, Alfred orders. But Batman fires. Takes Alfred in the face and knocks him to the ground. He grits his teeth through the pain. The damn kid converted the shotgun to non-lethal, he hisses. He looks up at the sound of a revving motor, and Batman suddenly screeches by on Alfred's stolen bike. You're not the only one who follows people. Batman growls at him before roaring forward and leaping out of the building, shattering the window and sailing off into the night. Alfred watches him, blood leaking from the tiny batarang sticking in his face. Where the hell is he going to land? Alfred hisses. Later, Alfred sits in his safe house in front of his computer, his face bandaged up. I'll get him next time he interferes, he reports. Understood. Just stay focused on the party animals, the handler orders. There's another pause before the handler continues. Oh, thought you'd want to know. Your old target. We lost him somewhere in the Philippines. He's in the wind, the handler says. Meanwhile, in Manila, 2 helicopter pilots are preparing for a flight. The co-pilot turns to his partner. So just sir? Nothing else? He asks. The pilot shakes his head. Nope, don't even know his real name. When you're one of the 30 richest men on the planet, you can do whatever you want, I guess, he says with a shrug. The pilot reminds his partner not to make any jokes. Why? The co-pilot asks as they watch the man approaching. The guy never laughs. Not at anything. Ever. The pilot begins to say, right before their boss slides open the helicopter doors. His face is obscured by the shadows as he climbs in. The Joker. And that is where we end issue 1 of Absolute Batman.
That is peak.
Personally, I'm already loving this comic, and I'm very excited to see where it goes. It's a huge shame that Benny didn't get to read this, as I know he would have loved it too. But
absolutely. All right, I'm definitely gonna watch more of that off stream. But let's see what else is there, cause after this I might play a little bit of VR. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, what's up going with this? Like
ATVs, my tab, everything, bro. Come on, bro. We're not
Don't do that to me in front of the camera.
You want to get busy, bro?
Stop playing, bro.
Huh? Just pay the bread.
Do you want to get busy?
Pay the bread, bro.
I'll give you now what? Let's get busy.
Do my
Yeah.
Go home.
Get busy.
Open some bread. It's good. Do your
You making it like that.
Everyone's most embarrassing uncles are back on the timeline mad at each other. They're not getting caught for any weird touching stuff like they have been in the past. This is just another breakup from them, and this time you wouldn't be surprised about what it's over, but it's money again. It seems like a repeat cycle. If people aren't talking about them for doing something weird with a girl on stream, then it seems like they're breaking up with each other over them not sharing money in the same way. And I thought it was pretty funny because Adrian Broner and Dean the Great going back and forth is going to end up nowhere, because if Dean puts his hands on Adrian, it's not going to turn out well for him. But I still want to break down this entire argument, and in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning with who even are any of these two. How do we get here in the first place?
I'll do dirty business. No business nowhere. You don't have no employee meeting without all the employees. If the employees are working.
For anyone who's unaware, that right there is Dean the Great, a former YouTube type boxer who has recently dipped his toes into streaming, and he hasn't done it alone. He has been with Adrian Broner, a former actual boxer who was trained by Floyd Mayweather. And those two has been a comic duo on Kick for a while now, with a bunch of people tuning into them and already having a ton of controversies under their belt. A similar situation to this one, actually, but most recently had a falling out on stream over Dean the Great being annoyed that he's paying for AB's entire lifestyle.
ATVs, my tab, everything, bro. Come on, bro. We're not. No.
Better push the interview through for you.
He wanted to switch it up, bro.
I did that, bro. What? Come on, bro. I'm getting booked, bro.
That got us booked in New York, 10,000 a piece, bro. What you talking about?
What they got to do with it?
Nah, cause doing bro. It ain't like you just.
That's cool, but come on, bro. If we a team, put it in a pot. Put it in a pot.
He put it in our pocket.
I'm talking about put it in a pot. We ain't gotta talk about this off stream. We can talk about it off stream, gang.
Yeah, we can. But you like to talk on stream. So I kept it on stream.
Alright, you wanna talk about it on stream? I'm paying for everything, gang. And you keep saying I got them.
I told you I got them.
Nothing.
You gonna get everything and you know it. Quit
Come on, bro. Talking about I got them, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you know you gonna get everything. Talking about I got them.
Uber's activities, surveillance, everything Dean.
Matter. Bro. I got him, bro.
Now, I should probably give y'all some context so y'all understand why Dean the Great would be so mad. As I said earlier, they are a streaming duo, so they go out and make content together. And they both have their own separate Kick channels, and they both are getting money based off of that. Yet, it seems like Dean the Great, in his perspective, is paying for everything. And it might not honestly just be his perspective. He said he's paying for trips.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fire. You know.
Her best Google purchase.
So after this, I'm going to end the stream and probably be back on later, probably with the boys, probably playing something, you know. So, all right, let's get to it.
He's paying for the hotels, he's paying for dinners. He's basically putting money into not only their content because they have to pay for these things in order to make content there, but he's also paying for things off stream and then only hearing from AB that he is going to get him back, he's going to help him back, he's going to get the bag, he's going to do this and that, and then never ends up actually doing it. And it's not even like AB doesn't have a past of doing this. He was seen on stream before they blew up to this big of a degree, asking his cameraman if he could pay for his Uber.
Or you get it back. We're gonna make sure we get it back. I don't got bread. Yeah, Uber. Uber. Yeah, I can Uber, yeah. Uber? I can Uber, yeah. You get Uber? Do I have Uber? No. Yes. Can I start with Crow like that? I got you. You ain't get food, man. Nah, never.
So it's not even like AB doesn't have a past of doing stuff like this, and their last controversy that made them almost break up was AB actually taking money away from Dean. So if he's doing both of those things at the same time, you will understand why somebody would end up getting heated to the point of arguing on stream, which kind of ruins their dynamic, because again, they are supposed to be like this crazy duo, always matching, always sharing off each other's energy, and basically just ping-ponging back and forth with the jokes that they are making. But when you hop on stream and start acting like this, the entire facade that y'all have just fades fades away very quickly.
You about to make a fat ass bag this month, nigga.
And this?
Okay, then pitch.
And
gang.
you got everything, nigga.
Pitch.
Nigga.
Pitch it in.
Nigga.
Nigga.
What are you talking about?
At that point, it's like niggas taking advantage of that shit, bro.
You know that shit, man. He know that though. He know he gonna get it though. Every dime though.
Niggas know niggas didn't prove
Every
it.
dime. He know he gonna get every dime, nigga. You know he gonna get every dime, nigga. Quit playing, nigga. Like I'm not about to give you your money, nigga.
I ain't see nothing. I ain't asking for shit off your what you making. I'm talking about just help pitch it in, nigga. Even if it's $20, nigga, $10. Show some effort, gang.
You talking about me though, because I always pitch in everywhere, everything.
But he keeps saying, I got them, but I don't see nothing.
How's that? Hell, if he need anything else,
communicate, gang. Come on, bro. Niggas, but it don't even gotta be. Oh, when we leaving?
I'm about to go
nigga. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Cause I ain't about to argue with you. I don't want to do this whole shit, nigga. This whole shit.
It is.
Yeah, nigga. This whole
Man,
shit.
nigga.
Quit doing that whole shit, bro.
Alright, look, what it is? I got.
When I say that, you do this whole shit.
Come on, bro.
Stop doing this whole shit, bro.
Nigga, cause I don't see nothing, gang. Cause at this point, I was like, alright, nigga, I'm left with the tab every time, gang. Left with the tab, the food. Oh, shit, Dean got it. That's how it's looking.
What's going on though? You know what the fuck going on? You can say that for the camera, but you know what the fuck going on, nigga.
Ain't nobody never paid for me.
You know what the fuck going on? Quit playing, nigga. Stop playing, bro.
Nobody never paid
for
me.
real, bro. Cause I've been letting shit slide, but stop playing, bro.
Nobody never paid
for
me.
real, nigga.
Nothing.
I can understand venting your frustrations, especially when it's with a business partner in the sense that Dean the Great and AB are. I fully get that. And just to let y'all know, both of these guys are intoxicated and they are almost never sober when they are on stream. So doing something like this on a camera is very, very bad, and I wouldn't suggest it, but seeing as they're not in their right state of mind, I can understand how they can even come to that conclusion. The issue comes when you start to try and push this physical boundary to get pushed, getting up in each other's faces, starting yelling back and forth, and not ending the argument quickly, basically drawing it out in the entire time to the point where it's gonna keep escalating, and the only place it can be taken is a physical one. And I'm just gonna say this now, Dean the Great, regardless of how much boxing training he feels like he has, is not doing anything to Adrian Broner, which is just gonna make him talk even louder and feel like he's going to say whatever he wants, because he knows at any point it's
okay, chat. Alright, so I will be back on later on. I'm gonna be doing some family time, so I appreciate everybody who joined. Hopefully we can play the game with the boys, do something, but we'll see. Excuse me. But it is your boy MKD. Stay chilling like your name is Krillin, and I'm out. Peace.